Hey, what is going on, guys? Today I'm sharing with you my top 5 best Assetto Corsa track mods for the month of May. May is a very special month to me and to race fans as well. Of course, as the time of this video coming out yesterday, we had the fastest day of the year, as it is known, where we start out with Monaco in the morning, Indianapolis in the afternoon, and the Coca-Cola 600 at night. At least that's how it is here in America. May is also my birthday. In fact, the day this video is coming out, it is my birthday. And if you're watching this before 1500 UTC, I will be hosting some open lobbies with the new VRC Formula Alpha 2022. Again, open lobbies, so anyone can join. Check out the stream. It's at 1500 UTC, 8 a.m. PST, 11 p.m. EST, and I think 4 and 5 p.m. in Europe. But without further ado, I'll stop talking. Let's get right into the tracks. And we start off with a fictional one. I know a ton of people aren't a big fan of these, but when 00 releases a new track, guys, I just have to cover it because of the sheer quality of these circuits. This is a Las Venturas street circuit. It is a fictional Las Vegas with a, of course, fictional racetrack around it. The track itself is 6.8 kilometers long, and you're going to see as soon as you look at the track map, this thing is like a maze, honestly. So definitely take a couple laps, not at speed, when you're fully driving this thing to just learn the track, because a lot of corners look very deceiving, and it is a massive track as well, 6.8 kilometers. It also has a shortened E-Pre variant, which is 3.1 kilometers, designed for, Formula E cars, but honestly, F1 could probably do all right around there. 3.1 kilometers is pretty short, but it's not a horrible length either. Of course, you're going to want to run this track at night. It looks absolutely amazing. Again, I know fictional tracks aren't everyone's thing, but if you haven't already, try some of 00's tracks, especially Anadara and things like that. They are absolutely fantastic. Some of the highest quality track mods for Assetto Corsa, and this one is super cool. You can find it in the link in the description below. Now, the next track on this list is definitely a double-edged sword. This is the 1994 variant of Imola. And of course, if you don't know, 1994 on May 1st was when the San Marino GP happened, and that is where Ayrton Senna sadly lost his life, hit a concrete barrier. And this sparked the, current day safety innovations in F1 and the real push for safety in the sport. And, on a more somber note with this track, I think if Ayrton, would have gotten up and walked away from this incident, which would of course been amazing, I think in the modern day times we would have lost a lot more people. So I think Ayrton's life definitely saved a lot more. So that was just a somber note, but of course it is an absolutely tragic, devastating loss. Truly just one of the best in the world. There's no other way you can put it. But anyway, on to the track itself. It's made by Black Roof and Mark 13,000. It is 5 kilometers long. The layout is not too dissimilar from the one we know today, but it has a bit more chicanes, and overall the shape of it is quite a lot different. And also, I think I should note that it is under San Marino in Content Manager and not Italy. You can find this one in the link in the description below. It is a very high quality track, just especially the date it's based off of is not the best one. But next up on the list, we have another fantasy track, but it's a Forza track. If you like Gran Turismo tracks, you'll be right at home with this one as well. This is Dubai FN7 by Turn 10. Well, it's not made by Turn 10 and Assetto Corsa, but that's the original people who made it. It's been converted over by the modding group SX. They have a ton of tracks that they've converted. They're kind of like Reboot Team. But this is honestly one of the highest quality and textured tracks in Assetto Corsa because it's ripped from an Xbox Series X game, I guess, or not Series X, Xbox One X game. So textures are super high quality. There's a ton of, meshes, and it's not just one repeating texture over and over again. What's also super cool, and I wasn't expecting with this one, is that there's actually localized dust storms on the track as well, which if you ever played Forza Motorsport 7 and Dubai, it has that, so that's super cool to have in Assetto Corsa. I know this isn't everyone's thing. It's not really a good like race track, but I'm thinking mainly for screenshots and things like that. The desert environment is very unique, and overall I think if you enjoy taking photos, you could have a lot of fun with this one. You can find it in the link in the description below. Next up, we have a super cool Australian, predominantly V8 supercars track, but it hosts a ton of like more grassroots Australian motorsports. This is Sydney Motorsports Park. It has a ton of different layouts as well. I think pretty much all the real life layouts that they use. It's been converted over by RMI. I think it was like an R Factor 2 mod, so it is very high quality. It has night lighting as well, and of course rain effects, so all of your 2022 Assetto Corsa luxuries are fully represented here, and we have not had a good Sydney Motorsports Park. In fact, I don't think we've really had one at all that has been public, so this is a super cool addition to add to Assetto Corsa, and also really helps bolster the supercars track lineup, because you have Bathurst, Newcastle, and now this, and I guess you can kind of count Albert Park as well. There's a couple more fringe ones that aren't super high quality, but to have a really high quality one is always nice to add to the list. The track itself, the regular GP layout, is 3.9 kilometers long. I think it's a grade 2 track, I'm pretty sure. Grade 2 or grade 3 if I had to guess. But yeah, super fun track, super fun layout. If you had the V8 supercars, which I covered in my other video, I'll leave an iCard above, then they're going to be right at home here. You could find this one in the link in the description below. And finally, we have a super cool track mod. I have been eyeing this one up for so long. It's been in development for like 7 months, but it has finally been released to the public, of course, for free. This is the 2005 Silverstone GP. Now, if you're new around here, you might think that Silverstone has been the way that it's been for quite a long time, but it hasn't been. In fact, the current Silverstone that we know today with the new pit building only existed from 2011 to now, and 2010 is when they switched to the new infield variant of the track, which is what we currently run today. This has been a massive gap in Assetto Corsa's track list. We have Silverstone 1967, which is really cool. It's made by Kunos, of course, but besides that, all we've had is New Silverstone and the 60s Silverstone. And I've always wanted to drive this old Silverstone because the layout is just pretty different to what we have today. Of course, you still have your usual Maggots and Becketts and things like that, but it just looks a lot different. And overall, it's a time, I was born in 2005, so I wasn't even a conscious human being to see this track, but I definitely was not watching F1 in 2011, so I don't know what this track looked like until I started doing research about it. But it's a super cool, super fun layout. It has the old bridge section as well, which is sadly cut out from the modern day layout, but super fun if you like a little bit of more current F1 history, but still a little ways back there. You could find this one in the link in the description below. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy this video, a like and a sub would mean a lot. Once again, later today, if you're watching this before it says posted 8 hours ago, we have those fun races for my birthday in the brand new VRC Formula NA 2022. So make sure you come stop by and do some races. Join my Discord as well so you can get all the info and tracks for it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good one, guys.